All right, what's up, my peeps? Al Smith here. Today is Monday, June something. I don't know what the date is, and it doesn't matter anyway. The main thing is that we are back at Miss Faye's house. Miss Faye is one of my YouTube subscribers, and this is the first week after the cleanup, and so we're back over here. Now, my wife just called me. She said that it's getting ready to rain, or that it is raining where we live at. And so I don't know how much time I'm gonna have over here, but we're gonna try to make the best of it. So what I want to do is I want to walk around and I want to see what progress we've made in this time. It was 6 days ago that I cut this yard, and the grass is growing very nicely. I'm very proud of how the grass is growing. It's growing very quick. So it needs to be cut. But the first thing I want to do is I want to walk around. I want to look at these beds. The first thing that I noticed is that all of the stuff that I was saying was going to die has died, especially in this bed right here. So that's good. The stuff that was over here, that has died. As a matter of fact, you can clearly see where I sprayed at, because it wasn't a bed line there and I had to create one. So all of this right here has been sprayed with weed killer. Absolutely fantastic. Here's the bed. There's one little weed right there. It's one right here. Most of the stuff that I sprayed up here is dead, and that is absolutely fantastic. Last week I was talking about some trimmings I had left. These are the trimmings right here. That has browned all the way out, which is what I was looking for. Let's look over here, see what we got going on. This is sage. I think that's sage. That's a pretty hard weed to kill, but it is actually dying off. So that looks good. Let's go around. All of this stuff right here that I was saying that I was gonna try to kill, it is dying off, and so that looks good. And then when you look, you can see a bed line, so that looks good. All right, so we're making great progress over here at this yard. Great progress. If y'all remember, y'all seen me spraying all of this stuff back here, and the stuff over there, and over there, and all of this over here, and all of it is starting to die. So that looks good. Man, I'm so proud of this yard. I am so proud of this yard. It is responding how I need it to respond, and it is looking how I need it to look. All of those weeds that are back here towards and against the house, they're starting to die. So that looks good. I blowed all of these leaves up into the grass and I cut them. No leaves have really come back. Some weeds over here. These right here, they're starting to die. Not as much as I want, but they're starting to die. All of the weeds in this bed right here are pretty much gone. You know, we have a couple of like little dollar weeds and stuff like that, but man, the bed is looking good. It is looking very good. If y'all remember, the stuff that was under here, I just left it. I sprayed it with weed killer, and then I came around, and all of this brown stuff right here was me trying to establish a bed line. So that looks good. If y'all remember, last week I was saying I do not play around AC units. I just spray them with weed killer. All of that was green last week, and now look at it. It's brown. So that looks absolutely amazing. There's some trimmings down here. I'm gonna just blow that stuff out into the grass and chop it up. So that looks good. And as you know, this is the bush that I trimmed last week, and it is looking absolutely amazing. It was some weeds in the cracks. They're starting to die. Yeah. And that's all the way down. All of these weeds right here, they're dead. So I'm proud. I'm a proud daddy today, man. I really am. The yard is looking absolutely amazing. It really is. And so what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, man, it is very cloudy. I mean, very cloudy. So I am debating, should I cut it today or should I just wait until tomorrow? If I wait until tomorrow, that's gonna really put me behind. I got some quotes I need to do tomorrow, and I got a house that I did Saturday before last, and it would be the first visit back over there. So, man, I got some stuff that I need to do, and so, like I say, I'm debating, should I just go ahead and cut the yard today or should I hold off until tomorrow? And I think what I'm gonna do is just cut it today. If it starts raining, I'll try to hold off for as long as I can, and then if I need to come back over here tomorrow to finish up, I think that's what I'll do. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna shoot for it and hope for the best. And just hope for the best. But it is looking dark. But anyway, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get to it. Looking good. Looking good. Man, this grass is growing so nice and beautiful. It is nice and beautiful. But it's looking good though, it really is. It really is. Man, this yard is shaping up so nicely. So nicely. Very pleased. I'm still trying to beat this rain. And so I was just thinking, I'm like, should I call it? Like, should I just blow everything again and then come back tomorrow? I really don't know, because it's really starting to like get cloudy, but at the same time it is it's bright as well, so it's like I don't really know. I really don't know, but let's see what we got here. Yes, sir. Yard is looking beautiful. All right, my peeps, let's do this final walkthrough. So, as y'all know, if you've been with me for any extended period of time, you know that I'm gonna keep some clean edges. And this time is no different. So, as you can see, the edges on the curb line have been tightened up. Come over here. The edges on the sidewalk are looking absolutely amazing. Everything has been edged and cleaned up real good. I don't see no flaws or blemishes. So everything is looking good over here. Miss Faye told me last week, she say, you went a little too far over. So this time I tried to make it right. I tried to do a little bit better. I think I still went over a little bit too far, but hopefully our neighbors don't, hopefully they don't get mad at me. As you can see, I put some stripes on the yard. I know y'all were probably seeing that as I was cutting it. So you ain't surprised by seeing the stripes. This bed right here, I had already got the weeds from out of there from last week. So just spraying the weed killer like I did, knocking them down with the string trimmer and spraying the weed killer like I did, it took care of the weeds that's in this bed. So anything that's left, it's like it's either dead or it's dying. So that's a good thing. But what I did this week is I edged it with my edger, and then I came back around with the string trimmer and hit it with the string trimmer as well, because I wanted it to be a little bit deeper than it was last week. So I did that. And here's the yard from this side. It's looking absolutely beautiful. This ground cover right here, I weeded it again. I wanted it a little bit lower than it was, so I hit it again this week. I put another edge on it just to define it a little bit more. I did not hit the dead weeds or the weeds that's dying. I did not hit those with my string trimmer, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with my my weed killer. I'm gonna hit it again and really try to kill everything else that may be dying or that may still have some life in it. I'm gonna hit it with the weed killer to really kill it off this time. Over here, as you can see, there are literally minimal to no weeds in this bed. It is looking absolutely amazing. Y'all know I edged up the sidewalk area and I blew it out. I made sure I blew it out real good. There is not a speck of debris in these edges. I want my client to feel at ease. I want their mind to be at ease. And when they look at these edges, I want these edges to be as free as I want their mind to be of any type of distractions, debris, or whatever else that happened throughout the day. I want you to feel like straight royalty when you come home. This bed over here, as y'all know, I sprayed this with weed killer last week. I came back this week and I knocked it down. What I'm gonna do off camera is I am going to spray the rest of these weeds that might be sticking up. Like there's some weeds over here, I'm gonna spray them with weed killer as well. I am trying to demolish anything that is in this bed. I did hit the weeds with my string trimmer again, just to knock them down. But as you can see, there are hardly no weeds left. Not alive. You know, you still do have some, but they're dead or dying. What I did this time with this bed is I edged it up. I did edge it. And then I went around with my string trimmer and I edged it with my string trimmer. Because what I want to do is I want to deepen the edge line around these beds. Now, as you can see right here, it's a little wonky. And as time goes on, what I'm gonna do is try to straighten it up as much as I can. Sometimes when the grass grows in like that, it really ain't too much that you can do. But it doesn't look bad, especially when you're looking at it from the outside, like from the curb. It looks absolutely stunning. This bed over here had all these weeds along the house line. As y'all know, y'all watched the video last week, y'all know I sprayed everything over here with weed killer. I edged it with my edger, and then I came back and I hit it with my string trimmer. Again, this bed, just like the bed that's around the corner in the front of the house, I want to define the edge line more. And so I'm hitting it with my string trimmer because it can dig a little bit deeper than my edger can. I did edge this. I didn't worry about trying to hit this with the string trimmer. It's too many rocks over here. And I don't want to send one through Miss Faye's window. This is the backyard. My bad, y'all. This is the backyard. The backyard is looking phenomenal. I was able to put some stripes on here. I don't know if y'all will be able to see them, but I was able to put some stripes on the backyard. This bed right here, I hit it with the edger. I didn't worry about trying to do it with the string trimmer. It didn't need it. This bed right here, I hit this with the edger. And if I'm not mistaken, I hit it with the string trimmer as well. I wanted this bed to be a lot more defined than what it was. And y'all remember that it had like a lot of weeds and stuff. And so I had to spray all of that last week. And so all of it died and it's dying off. And so I came back around with my string trimmer and I hit everything that was underneath. And then I edged it to give it a nice defined look. This is the side of the yard that has the least amount of grass. And I hit this. I hit the very front, this piece up here. I hit this with my string trimmer. And then all of this, I cut it. So, with that being said, my name is Al Smith. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. This is the final look of it. Man, this is a beautiful yard. It really is. I actually, I had a neighbor to stop me and ask me, could I give him a quote? And he's like a couple of doors down. So this yard is already catching attention. It is already potentially bringing me more income. And so for that, I am extremely grateful. And hopefully I get it. And if I don't, I still got one of the prettiest yards on the block either way. So with that being said, like I say, my name is Al Smith. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And until the next time, I'm out.